Hi everybody, this is Kefren, your favorite French Canadian. Today I'm gonna do a small review on the new Fifine microphone that I just received. You know I'm a fan of Fifine, always good quality, well built for a good price. So this is a brand new microphone, the K658 RGB. The big difference with this microphone versus all the other that I've tested, it's not like a condensator microphone with, you know, the pattern that you guys know, the cardio ID and stuff like that. This is a dynamic microphone, so you need to speak over there. It looks a little bit like the Shure microphone, and the good thing here, it's USB. First of all, I know a lot of people want to use XLR, but I know a lot of streamer and YouTuber, they just want like a USB mic, but they have a lot of like background noise, the keyboard, mouse, or whatever, a fan, and this is a very good mic for that because it's dynamic. So let's start with the spec. First of all, it's a 16-bit microphone with 48 Hz. What can I say? The frequency of the response of the microphone is 70 Hz to 15 kilohertz, so that's pretty good. It comes with a lot of stuff. You have in the microphone, you have the shock mount that's coming with the microphone. You have the tripod. You have some adapter to make sure that it's going on your boom arm. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Another thing that I want to mention, they are using now the USB-C, so I'm a big fan of that. I was not a big fan of the old port that all the Fifine microphones that were using, but this one is using it. So first of all, let's talk about build quality. It's well built. It's not that heavy if I compare it with the K690. It doesn't feel cheap, but some stuff are plastic, like the knob here, the shock mount also. The tripod feels good, but honestly, this mic, just use it with a boom arm. It's not designed for that, you know. I'm doing it right now because I'm doing a video, but this is pretty much it. Also, when I mention, I will show you the RGB here. So the RGB is under the microphone. You can't change it with like any software and stuff. It's just like one pattern. You can close it if you want. You have some touch button here. As you can see, now it's closed. Now it's open. Also in the front, you got your knob here. You have your mute button on the flight. It's very snappy. I really like the way that they did the button in front of it, and also to remove the RGB. I'm gonna put the RGB back. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Under it, you can also plug if you want an headphone jack, if you want to hear yourself. So this is pretty much the microphone itself. So the advantage of this microphone that I saw is it's not too heavy. So I have like a Rode boom arm. I also have the blue one. But if you have like a cheap boom arm, it's working well with this microphone. I tested it on like a 20 bucks newer, and I didn't have any issue to move the microphone. It didn't like go down because it was too heavy. So I feel like it's a very good piece of microphone. Build quality, it's well designed. But now we will have to for sure look at the audio test. For the price of this mic, it's currently $129 Canadian, so probably $109 USD. I'm gonna compare this mic in Audacity versus the Epos B20, the Blue Yeti Nano. Also, what can I say? Yeah, probably some Fifine, like Fifine 690K or this 678. So we're gonna do some testing. So let's go to see my test. So now my sound test. I want to mention right now, I didn't add any post-processing, so no compression, anything, no EQ. So this is pure raw file. I test 5 different mic. The first one will be the Blue Yeti Nano. After that, it will be the Fifine K690. The third one will be the Rode NT Mini. The fourth one will be the Epos B20. And the last one will be the Fifine K658. So let's start the test. When all hope is lost and humanity's fate hang in the balance, the Master Chief is ready to confront the most ruthless foe he's ever faced. When all hope is lost and humanity's fate hang in the balance, the Master Chief is ready to confront the most ruthless foe he ever faced. When all hope is lost and humanity's fate hang in the balance, the Master Chief is ready to confront the most ruthless foe he's ever faced. When all hope is lost and humanity's fate in the balance, the Master Chief is ready to confront the most ruthless foe he ever faced. When all hope is lost and humanity's fate hang in the balance, the Master Chief is ready to confront the most ruthless foes he's ever faced. So this is pretty much it for the test. I'm really impressed, guys, with the sound of the Fifine K658. It's really good, honestly. For me, it's top 2. I'm not too sure if I prefer the Rode NT-Mini versus the Fifine. I feel like the Fifine doesn't have a lot of low sound. I hear like very well the high, the mids, but honestly, for the price, it's really good. And also, I want to remember, I want to tell you guys, it's a dynamic microphone. So a lot of those microphones, if you compare like the Epos, the Blue Yeti Nano, you need to add like some noise canceling when you're using OBS and stuff like that. It's using your processing power. So if you have like a computer and you're kind of limited with your CPU, this can help you a lot because it will not pick up all the background noise that you have. It picks up a little bit my keyboard. I did a couple of tests when I was live streaming, but it's still very good. So for me, it's a 9 on 10. Couple of things that they can improve. It's maybe the lighting. I have a couple of patterns that you can change. Also, it would be nice to have like 2 different ways to plug the microphone, like a USB and an XLR. So if you want to go XLR, you can plug it. If you want to go USB, you can also use it. And also I want to mention maybe some improvement a little bit on the build quality. I feel like the K678 and the K690 was more like build sturdier, a little bit heavier also than this one, but still it's a very good microphone and I'm really impressed with it. If you have any questions, guys, you can comment in the YouTube section, post me any question about the microphone or other microphone. I will try to help you the best that I can, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.